Yo, and we're back. That was that Daddy's Little Girl from Nikki D. Yo, Janeen, I ain't gonna repeat what you just said.
Please don't. I just told you it hurt my feelings, so don't repeat that. I shared that with you in confidence.
I know. Boy, that was funny. It got me giggles. I got the giggles now because of that. All right, yo. So, before we went on break, we was talking about what? How men ain't nothing. Is that your word? We dogs, we trifle.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie a bit.
All right. So let me ask you this: Do you remember your first love?
I do.
What was your first love?
His name was Daryl Nash. We were 14. Jocelyn introduced me to him. Oh my gosh. We had a baby together.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. That was years later, though. Many years later.
I thought you like you got 14, you had to be... All right,
No.
I thought I was older than that.
Yeah, no. I was, 22 when we had our first child, 21, 22.
Oh, so y'all was like childhood sweethearts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, you got a twinkle in your eye thinking about it right
I was thinking about him yesterday. He's gone to heaven now.
Oh, he passed away.
Yeah. But that was my first love.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for mine.
Still waiting?
Still waiting for mine. I thought I had some of those are just lust.
First lust?
First, second, third, fourth, 12th, 38th lust. I ain't had my first love yet.
You haven't had your first love yet? Wow. Yes, you have. You've been married. You didn't marry for love. What'd you marry for? Lust?
Yeah. I thought it was love.
Convenience, pressure.
It was I'm gonna tell you, the main thing I got married for was the in-house booty.
Wow.
I'm just joking, yo.
You ain't joking. There's some truth
joking.
to that. Everything people joke about, it's a little validity to it.
No. I was just writing jokes about marriage, and I was talking about in-house booty was one of the things, benefits.
Conviction-free booty.
But see, I got married basically because of my religion. Because I was Christian, I was like, oh, since y'all shacking together, you might as well get married. And I did it like a dummy.
Yeah, that's how they did us.
Yeah, my dumb ass got married because I was like thinking, oh, it was a Christian thing to do and you're supposed to do that. And then you realize you're supposed to have God in your relationship, but that dude ain't nowhere to be found. And the whole time, like, God, where are you?
Ooh, if I could rewind the tape.
So but at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. I learned a lot about relationships, marriage, everything in that. That's why my views are looked at like kind of askew, but that's beside the point. I wasn't in love that I thought I was. Like, I'm gonna tell you what it was. She was so different than my ex. Mm-hmm. She was so different. I thought that was love, and it was just a difference. Okay. And I thought I loved those differences. But everything she was different in, she was the exact opposite in. So even in my good qualities of my ex, because everybody's ex has good and bad qualities. Right. So the good qualities, exact opposite. Mm-hmm. The bad qualities, exact opposite. So it was like on two totally ends of the spectrum, but neither one of them were right for me.
Gotcha.
But at the end of the day, she's going on with her life. She's doing well. I don't resent her or hate her. It's not about that. But at the same time, we ain't homies. We ain't kikiing on the phone every night. Like, so that's not about to happen.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I think I feel like the church pressured us into, a little bit they pressured us into getting married, and a little bit they didn't want us to get married because they knew that really we weren't in a place to be husband and wife, but because we were, having sex and living together, they, of course, they got to push the whole marriage thing.
And that's where I have a huge flaw with the church. They don't need to be giving out advice because honestly, all church knows is the Bible. It's like sometimes they really don't know the real world and how real life situations can affect you because everything is quoted from the Bible. And they don't have the education of some sorts because all of it is all just, I've been taught the Bible since I was born. It's all I know is the Bible. And the Bible has excerpts taken out and stuff like that. So I'm like, yo, like, I think a preacher sometimes can give advice, but at the same time, it's always going to be that holier than thou advice and forsake everything and be miserable and all that other good jazz. That's so I don't know. I just think they need to stop church people from giving out advice.
Well, I don't think they should stop them from giving out advice, but I always say, like, if I'm going to get some type of relationship counseling or something, I'll take some from the church, but I want somebody's advice outside of the church. Like, I want give me non-Christian, non-biblical, give me some educated. You know, you went to college, you read the psychology books. Give me that perspective, because I know that the church, like you say, is just going to give me what the Bible says. And sometimes, listen, that don't always work. I'm sorry.
Right.
You know, so that's my 2 cents on that.
I understand that. Yo, well, you're listening to Oak 93.5 WRLY Raleigh. Yo, it's HL in the AM with HL and Janeen.
Hey.
It's almost 8 o'clock, so
Wow.
I had to give that ID. You know what I'm saying? I had to pop in on that. So let me ask you this. Outside of kids, right?
Yeah.
What was the best thing you've gained from previous marriage?
Outside of my children?
Yeah, because, you know, children ain't children, but you got to take the kids out of it.
You mean in the marriage?
Yeah.
Nothing.
So why'd you stay in as long as you did?
Because of the church.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because of the church. The church kept telling me, you stay, try to work it out, keep praying. You know, love conquers all. You know, prayer fixes everything. Prayer can change anything.
Yeah, they say all that.
Yeah, try to stay from the church. I think my divorce probably strengthened me more than anything I've been through in my life. Going through that divorce. Like, I feel like after going through that dark place and coming out of that, there's nothing that I can't handle now at this point.
Joe just
Tell Joe tread lightly.
he said sometimes you just need to hit your significant other with the Bible.
Wow. See what I told you, Joe?
Hey, it was a good joke.
Hit him with in the back of the head.
In
as
the
you
back of the
said.
head. In the back of the head. Like that. Let me ask you a question. Me and Joe was talking. I think actually it was yesterday. I think I was talking to Paul. I was like, sometimes you just gotta hit a woman back. What do you think about that? Do you ever think there's an appropriate time to hit a woman back?
Yeah, I do. I think, and I'm gonna tell you, and I know y'all can say whatever, but to this day, I still say that listen. I saw a woman go from her gut. When I say pull some saliva up from her gut, yeah, right in the man's face, and he
Walked it
Mike
off.
Tyson'd her.
He dropped
He
her.
clocked her. And I think that it was like, you could tell it was a automatic response. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't even have time to think. He was just like I don't even think he knew if it was a man. All he knew was somebody spit in his face,
knocked her out.
knocked out.
She was snoring.
She fell down, knocked her down. She was out of it. You know what I'm saying? You could tell, like, it was an impact punch. Yeah. And people said that, and I'm not talking no little, I mean,
Luke.
like a big glob, like she had just chewed some non-laters or some gum or something. So it was like,
it was,
it was that kind of.
Yeah. That's
Right in his face.
That's what you call a loogie.
Yes, like right in his face.
Couldn't do that. Oh, I got to shout out one of our listeners, man, Leon Frazier.
Leon.
Yo, homeboy is now a coach. Wait, let me pull up the actual joint because I don't want to miss it. Miswrite it. He is now the head coach at Wake Tech for the basketball team at Wake Tech. So shout out to you, Leon Frazier. I saw that on Instagram. I was like, man, congrats, Black excellence at another one. So at Wake Tech Community College, Leon Frazier is the head coach out that piece, man.
Wow.
So,
I want to see what them players look like.
well, you gonna try to go to get basketball? You about to cougar your ass off.
They couldn't make it to the real, so they just at the Wake Tech.
Oh, you gonna clown? Yo, you ever see Last Chance U?
Oh God, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you couldn't make it to Carolina.
Like
so you
community college basketball.
Yes, community college basketball. They're still trying to make it.
They still trying to make it. Keep hope alive.
Hey, you never know, man. There's been Dennis Rodman, community college.
I can believe it.
Oh man, but shout out to what you're doing, man.
Shout out to Leah, and he does a lot with children,
Yeah.
with the kids, and I think that's dope too.
Yeah, he does, man. He is a really good positive figure in the
He is a
community,
cool
man.
cat. Him and his wife, they make some good video. I ain't seen them make no videos in a minute, but they used
Yeah.
to make some really good videos.
No doubt, but it's just good to see when like see brothers, man, doing something You know what I'm saying? Like, not something that's non-stereotypical. It's something that actually has meaning to life. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, so that's always a good thing.
And then pouring into the children. I know he used to do the thing with the shoes, giving away the gym shoes. Now, I know beat up shoes, like nice brand new gym shoes to kids with good grades on their report card.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out Leon.
Leon, boy, he's that dude, man. I'm like this. I ain't giving no kids no shoes. I ain't, man. You know how to put some shoes? I'm like, I give some Shaqs.
Wow, really?
Well, my thing is, why isn't Shaq the number one selling shoe in the world right now? It's a famous athlete.
It's got the Jump Man on it. Not the Air Jordan, but the Jump Man.
I mean, it has a logo, and they're affordable. It's like the second we make something affordable, it's all of a sudden nowhere near trendy.
That's because that's what we are. That's who we are as black people. We just, if it ain't,
if it ain't trendy, it ain't popping.
Mm-hmm. If it don't got a high price dollar tag on it, we ain't.
Man, that's a shame, man. That's kind of sad when you think about it, man. Because like, I don't wear Shaqs. I wear Pumas and Jordans and stuff. But I'm thinking, man, I'm about to go to Walmart and just buy up all the Shaqs. Every size 13 Shaq, they got to start rocking Shaq.
Just rocking Shaqs.
Because the thing is, I'm 38 now. So as a 38-year-old man, my clothes are no longer my status symbol. Which basically means what I have on my body is no longer an indication of how much I make. That was like from 20 to 37. That's when people would look at your clothes and be like, oh, he broke or he got money. Mm-hmm. Now I don't need that status symbol. I could literally walk out some N1 basketball shorts, some Shaq, and one of those Fruit of the Loom t-shirts every day all summer long and be comfortable with myself. Like, yeah, I know I got some money in the bank.
They still make Shaqs?
I think so. Well, I think about doing it. Like,
okay.
Just being... I'm
going to get you a pair and hold you to... What size you were? 12?
Size 13. Don't try to play me. I got a size 13 right here.
Okay. Listen, that's a myth anyway.
No,
so
it ain't.
It is.
How
you know?
Not in my opinion.
How would you know?
Because mine fits.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying it does.
Well, I'm telling you, it's a myth.
I have big feet and I have a... All right, so...
So they still make Shaqs. I'm going to get you a pair in the 13 and I'm going to hold you to it. I better see you sporting them suckers for a whole week.
I will rock. I don't wear the same
I want you on
day.
them on stage. I want you to wear them on a comedy show.
I will.
On stage.
I'll wear I will write jokes about my Shaq.
No, I don't write no jokes. This is serious.
I am serious. I will talk about how great my Shaqs are.
They're not real leather, right? They're like... I don't know.
Oh, Leon getting at you in this chat.
What did he say?
About Sister Women's Coach and Janeen, you wrong. Because he went to community college.
Listen, it's not. I went to community college too.
I didn't. I actually passed math.
See, I went because my daddy didn't want to pay. That's why I went.
I mean, I went. I didn't go to community college. It was because I had a future. I was just like,
oh, why not? Because you had a future.
I had a future.
So those athletes, they just what?
I'm joking, y'all. I'm just joking. I'm like this community. As long as you're learning a trade, because I'm gonna tell you like this. Cats that went to community college and got a dental assistant, or they went and got like their CDLs or whatever, they're the ones making real money right now. Everybody else, they have a high salary, but they have a high debt, for student loan debt.
That's why.
So like, what's the point of making $100,000 a year if you got to pay back $20,000 a year in student loan debt versus that truck driver who's making $100,000 a year who paid his joint cash?
That's true.
So like, if the end game is money, then we're doing it wrong by going to a 4-year university.
I saw that somewhere too. Yep, they said we're doing it wrong, doing that anyway. Plus, to me, like my son, my niece, a lot of kids I know, if you struggled in high school and you ain't like school in high school, don't no sense in going to college racking up all them student loans and stuff, knowing that you're not gonna go ahead and go to community college and make sure that this is what you want to do before you So I think it's a good step.
Join the military. I mean,
don't do that one. Oh, Jesus.
I know I didn't, but I don't know. I mean, military's for people who don't have no structure in life. Like, I'm like this. Honestly, if you were one of those kids who were raised without any sort of positive male figures in your life, then I think you should go to the military. Not necessarily to serve your country, but to learn discipline, to learn accountability, to learn teamwork, to learn all the stuff that your daddy or your granddaddy should have taught you. Them drill sergeants to teach you real quick.
Maybe it's I don't know. I guess I know I've had 3 brothers and all 3 I've got more than 3, but 3 of my brothers went to the military, and all 3 of them I would say are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs after they came home.
Like, no, nuts. Like,
post-traumatic stress disorder and depression. Not crazy, but just a lot of trauma. It seemed like they just was traumatized in there. Like,
I mean, it's probably traumatizing. Like, I mean, you got cats kicking your bed over at 3 o'clock in the morning, telling you to go out and put your rucksack on and hump up a cliff. Nah, I mean, it's not fun and games at all. But at the end of the day, like, you ain't had your daddy kicking your bed over at 3 o'clock in the morning talking about going there and do the Michael Jackson. So you got to, deal with it whichever way you can. Like, learn however you can learn. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
you think for women too? Is it the same for women?
Nah, I think women need to go to like I don't know where women need to go because because women, y'all, as long as you teach these girls that you can't just do whatever you want to and never have any repercussions. Like,
teach the men too.
That's why I said go to the military.
I don't know.
But yeah, like I think what the biggest problem is we ain't teaching nobody accountability. Like, I was talking to Joseph about this yesterday. Think about it. Insurance companies weren't invented to avoid accountability.
They were invented?
Yeah. Insurance companies are for people to avoid. Because, like, think about it. Back in the day, you hit someone with your car.
Oh, I thought you were talking health insurance. Okay.
Well, no, I was talking about, like, car insurance and house insurance and stuff.
Okay.
Someone falls out at your house, instead of suing you and holding you accountable for it, the insurance company steps in. Like, we get away with everything. Like, we can do stuff and don't want to sit in the pot and deal with it. We want to run and hide and stuff.
Well, I don't think so. We don't have the money.
You don't have the money for what?
To pay.
To pay what? Insurance settlements?
Yeah.
Well, that's because they jacked everything up. How much is a broken leg really?
Pain and suffering, mental anguish, time off work, all invented medical bills.
That was all invented. That's all that stuff really don't matter. Pain and suffering really don't matter. I mean, to a point, a little bit of pain and suffering.
Pain and suffering don't matter.
Not when it comes to a lawsuit.
Are you kidding?
It was an accident. It happens. We don't get like that's the thing. We don't get pain and suffering from like when like there's pain and suffering involved when child support is assessed to a dude.
Exactly.
But he don't get that pain and suffering if if the baby's not his.
He got pleasure. It started out with pleasure.
See, there you go. There you go with that
so
women
that's
stuff.
Totally different.
You just dismiss a guy's perspective, like he should have got like y'all are so insensitive.
Because I'm sick of it. Pay the child support. Just pay. You already know what the repercussions are. You know when you get with this chick, what's finna happen. She's gonna put you on child support soon as you break up with her or tick her off, and y'all got a baby together. You know what's gonna happen. So quit your complaining and belly aching and pay the money. It ain't
or get the abortion.
It's not that much.
Or wow. Get the abortion. Like let's be honest.
It ain't your body though.
It ain't your money.
It's your child,
but
though.
It ain't your money.
It's your child.
I know that.
It's part of you.
It ain't got to be my child, though.
It's part of you.
It don't have to be.
But you already know that.
There is a way out of the whole situation where you ain't got to deal with me, I ain't got to deal with you no more, and there ain't no baby involved.
Then protect yourself.
But why is that? You can protect yourself, but let's say you don't. There's a plan B pill.
You deal with what goes behind that if you don't.
And
That's just like when you do a crime. You go out here, you rob a bank, you get caught, you go to jail.
Okay.
It's consequences and repercussions.
Yes, and there's ways
that you are well aware of beforehand.
And what if it ain't your baby?
Then you just hate.
See exactly. There is no protection for us.
If it ain't your baby, then ask for the paternity test.
It's your playground.
Ask for the paternity test.
It's your way of the highway.
No, ask for your paternity test up. I can't just get pregnant and have a baby and go to the people and be like, hey, this P. Diddy's baby, garnish his wages because this is baby. And he don't get a chance to come to court and say, I don't know this woman, or prove that that's not his child. Y'all just be negligent and don't handle y'all business, and then y'all be tripping about that child, which I be like, unless you like in the NBA or you some big time celebrity and you paying millions and millions of dollars in child support, maybe, but y'all be paying a couple of $200-300 a month and be tripping. Not even that, but we'll go buy a $500-600 PlayStation.
No, we won't.
And you ain't buying no shacks and all that kind of stuff. And then
I ain't got no kids.
Tripping about that little child support. I got 2.
I ain't got no kids. Well, I don't have to buy shacks because I don't.
Well, you standing up for the brothers. And my thing is this. Y'all don't. I live in a 3-bedroom apartment. If I didn't have those kids, I could get me a little studio or a 1-bedroom too. So why should I have to bear the burden of that extra rent for our children?
Your body, your choice.
Pay your part.
No, it's your body, your choice. If my choice was getting an abortion and yours was I'm gonna have these babies, then when you had those babies, then I shouldn't be financially responsible because you made the choice to have those babies when we could have made the choice to have an abortion.
No,
it's that simple.
No,
like that's the thing. If there was a way out, if you could have took that plan B, but you said no, if you could have had an abortion and said no because it's your body and your choice, I respect that. It's my wallet and my choice, and my choice is I don't have to pay for these kids.
No, your choice is before you even pull your pants down, I know that if I impregnate this woman and she makes, and I put my seed in her, and now part of me is coming into this world, I'm responsible to take care of that. Whether she chooses, whatever she chooses to do, I have no right, I have no bearing. So because I'm already aware of that, let me protect myself before I go forward. And if you don't, then too bad, so sad. Hush it up, pay the money, and keep it punchy, because I'm sick of hearing about it.
Well, I'm sick of hearing about it, too.
We as women are sick of hearing
I'm sick of hearing about the bad choices y'all make.
$200, $300, $400 a month y'all pay for child support. It ain't nothing. It ain't really doing much. Chill out, bro.
Well, my thing is...
Pay a little bit of money.
Well, my thing is, why don't women be more responsible and have sex with only their husbands and get pregnant by their husbands and have a family instead of having another dude's kids that ain't even a man?
Oh my God!
Like why is it like men? We have to sit back and listen to y'all complain about the bad choices y'all made in life and the bad dudes y'all gave up some ass to, and then talk about how like they need to pay child support and stuff. And then how come it is that y'all get to dictate every single thing financially that comes out of the man's pocket? Like
we don't dictate
example,
that.
y'all get to dictate. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like this. You know why men hate paying child support? Because we hate giving you our money because we don't have anything to do with you. However, it's for our kid, but it's not really for our kid because women misappropriate funds for child support all the time. Y'all be out buying your baby daddy, buying your other dude's shoes, paying bills that ain't got nothing to do with him, buying other kids that ain't your kids stuff with the money that's for. It's like, and then the thing is, you get to choose what you do with the money. It's like the dudes only have one right, and that is to lose money. Because a lot of times you don't let the dudes see the kids. Sometimes you don't let the kids are brainwashed thinking dad is such a terrible person, all because he didn't want to be with mama. Like, it's all sorts of things that women do in paternity that isn't fair. That dudes have to sit back and eat, and then you get mad when a dude brings up a few topics like, oh, I don't want to hear that, I don't want to hear that. And it's like every time a dude brings up any sort of like concern, it's instantly dismissed by y'all.
What happened to life? Who did it?
Who did what?
Who hurt you?
And that's another thing y'all like to do. Y'all love to just
Lord,
who hurt you. Why is that something
that you heal
say?
HL right now in the name of Jesus. Pray for healing.
How am I broken? I don't
Heal
even have
heart,
a kid.
Lord.
I'm just speaking
Lift
from the
his
half
heart,
of the
Jesus,
brothers.
right now in the name of Jesus. Touch every broken
See
place.
how they do you fellas? You see how they dismiss what you say? They can't say nothing's back. They don't have a witty reply, so you just, who hurt you?
Yeah, I mean, like, who hurt you?
Let me pray for you. Now, as I done said so many times, I don't even have kids. Don't deal with child support.
Right. But you're such an advocate for these, like,
for dude. Yeah, I'm an advocate for my brothers. Yes, I am. Someone needs to tell their story.
Everybody's story is different. Listen, everybody's story is different, and I double dog dare somebody to try to sweep around my front porch about that little child support I get because I make good money, okay? And I don't misappropriate any funds, okay? If I take my child support check and I go get my hair braided or my nails done, that's my choice because guess what? At some point, I done went into my own check and provided for those children. So long as those kids have a roof over their head, they eat every day, they got lights, water, take a bath, and they got all the things they need, I double dog dare a man to try to check me or question me about my child support.
So you spend your kid's child support on getting your hair done?
Listen, I pool all my money into one resource, his child support check, my money, and I make it happen. I pay my rent, I pay the light, I pay the gas. Yeah, I pay it out of my money.
So you have used your child support check to get your nails done?
Because it's not this is child support money. Let me if I'm gonna, because what he give me ain't enough.
It's enough to get your nails done, though.
It's not enough to take care of his children. And we're not talking about no one night stand. We talking about a brother that I was married to, that we were married. These are your children now here in the earth, and you're responsible, okay? So a pair of gym shoes for my son, $130.
Okay.
All day long, okay? all day, every day. He got dreadlocks. They got to be twisted every week, every month. That's $75. He play the PlayStation all day. That's electricity. He want video games. He a growing boy. He eat all day. His sister eat all day. She got to get her hair done, clothes. That little $400-500 he get. Let's switch places, because I'd pay child support gladly and pick them kids up on the weekend. Gladly. I guarantee you, if you told these men we could switch places, you take them, you bear all the brunt of raising them, everything, and I just shoot you off a little change every now and again. I guarantee you, they not gonna do it.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I guarantee. You know why we ain't gonna do it?
Cause y'all ain't
See,
responsible. Y'all can't handle it.
I just let you go on a 15-minute rant.
You
let
can't
me
handle
speak.
the truth.
If dudes came and got their kids and we switched places, number one, we could do it. We would make it work. But the problem is when Father's Day coming around, all we're gonna get is a tie and maybe some blank cassette tapes. What I'm gonna do with some blank cassette tapes? Mom gets everything. Mom, y'all get all the songs and stuff. Dudes came home, fed kids for years, for generations. Came home, they had one song.
Because there's an anointing that a woman carries as a mother that a man can't touch. Now you gotta take that one up with God. I can't do nothing about that.
So that's why you burden with them. You're blessed with a burden. What can I say?
And my children, I don't think they are a burden. I don't feel like my children are a burden. And most women, this being realistic, most women I know, whether that man pay that child support or not, they still go out there and make it happen.
Okay.
So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. Pay the money. That's all I could say. Life ain't fair. Favor ain't fair. Keep your thing in your pants or cover it up, and you won't even have these issues.
Exactly. So
don't speed and you won't get a ticket.
That's the funny thing. Why can't men expect fairness from women?
What?
Because women really don't care about fair when it comes to men.
We don't care about fair.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like anything. Like for example, like certain boundaries that you would set. Like you don't have to follow yourself. Like for example, like let's say friendship, for example. And this has been documented. This has happened where women would say, "I don't want you to have any female friends," and turn around and not want to break up. Stop talking to their male friend.
You just said y'all want to smash everything you see. If you put a like on the picture, you want to smash it.
That's not the question I asked. The question I asked is like always like you just said, life ain't fair. Suck it up, charge it to the game. And I'm just like, but it just rose this question in me that women really don't care about fairness when it comes to men and women. Like when it comes to like playing by rules, if you set a rule, you expect him to follow, but you don't always have to follow it the same way he does. And I noticed that in a lot of relationships I was even in, a woman to be like, I mean, it might be different things, different situations, scenarios.
Look, you can't even get the story.
Yeah, I know.
Some foolishness.
My tooth is loose. Anyway,
yeah.
It'll be a different situation, different scenario, but it's always where like there's some rule that a woman would set and a boundary that they will set in the relationship, and it might be a bunch of them, and she will expect you to follow it to the T. But she doesn't follow the same rules herself, and you can't even check her on it.
Because this may sound sexist, this may sound wrong, but it is what it is. A man does not have the control that a woman has, and women know.
What do you mean by control?
You can have these female friends, or y'all can have these women, or go out here and do whatever. And as soon as she try to give you some, y'all gonna take it. You just said that y'all want to smash everything that look good.
So you knew that. So you
women
knew that.
have. I said you just said it.
Yeah. So you know that. So you knew
I know
that
it now that you've shared it with me.
Okay.
So I know it now as of 7 a.m. today, July 21st, 2021. I know that men want to smash everything that looks good. I did not know that prior to that. I didn't know y'all was that retarded. Maybe I shouldn't use that word, but yeah.
You already used it now.
You're right. Yeah. So yeah.
Continue.
But what I was going to say is, women have self-control. We know how to control. A woman can be friends with a man, and he could try to get some from her, and she know how to say, "Hey, no, I got a man. No, that's not gonna happen." Whereas y'all, she already know if she give this fool too much rope, he's gonna hang himself and drag her down with him. So that's why she has to set some boundaries.
But don't have to abide by them.
Because she knows how to control herself. She is abiding by them.
If y'all was so able to control yourself, why can't y'all control y'all's mouth?
What? Because
y'all come off sideways, y'all cannot control. Like for women to have all this, no, y'all push the buttons and then blab on it. Like that's what I'm saying.
It's like a telephone keypad, like the buttons with the 1 through 9 and the pound and the star. Okay, when you push button number 7, that's the one that make the mouth go off, and y'all constantly push. But it's like y'all just pressing on button number 7 all day.
No, we don't push on buttons.
And y'all don't understand. Y'all like kids. Y'all don't understand niceness. Y'all don't understand. Hey, babe, don't do that. Hey, that makes
no. This is where it messes up everything.
That.
You like a dude to be sitting back chilling. Like, hey, babe, can you take out the trash? Yeah, baby, I'll take out the trash. And then 8 minutes later, babe, didn't I tell you to take out the? And then I'm like, yo, it was 8 minutes ago. But y'all, it's like women, you want dudes to jump right then and there. But then I'll be like, hey, babe, can you make me something to eat? Yeah, I'll make you something to eat. 3 hours go by, you in the tub. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still ain't cooked nothing.
Oh, you lying.
I'm not lying.
Now you're just lying.
I use an exact situation that happened in my marriage. When she came in, asked me to take out the trash, I said, yeah, I'll do it. 8 minutes later, because I looked at the clock on the cable box, and she was spazzing on me about not taking out the trash.
What were you
Meanwhile,
doing? What were you doing?
I was playing 2K. I'm sorry, it was Madden, and I was in the middle of a game.
Oh,
you can't just turn the game off and lose and take the L on your record. No, you got to finish the game out. And at the same time, the thing was, like, this was weeks later, I said, hey, babe, I'm hungry. Can you make me something to eat? Yeah, I can make you something to eat. Literally 3 hours later, I went to McDonald's.
Maybe she wanted you to lose a little weight. Maybe she felt y'all should fast.
See, it's always something like that with y'all.
Yeah, maybe
you can't never just say, "Oh, she was wrong," because y'all gonna back each other up to the death.
I would have
and
to
get
speak
mad
to her.
when I back up.
I would have to speak to her and find out.
Maybe
something happened with the children.
You see how women have to get
children.
They have to investigate.
Maybe something happened and she couldn't just fix the food immediately. Maybe you had just already ate not that long ago, and she felt like, you know what, as his wife,
all
the
these
proper thing to
questions
do.
that have to be asked whenever it is a guy's perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shows the.
Because I'm thinking that 3 hours probably is a stretch.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
Then she forgot. She's human. We forget. We have a lot on us.
Yeah,
as
but
women.
at that moment, I can't yell at her the way that she yelled at me.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. I can physically, yes. But the thing is, dudes, we have to actually be mindful, because the thing is, I'm gonna tell you like this. The sad part is, we could win the argument. We just choose not to. We let y'all have so many dubs. We just give y'all dubs all day because it's just not worth the hassle. So there's so many times where women are just blatantly wrong in situations, and dudes can't do nothing about it other than leave or smash another chick and leave. It's just that simple. And that's real too. There are so many situations where we could just cut y'all out, just let y'all know, hey, this is not right. But then it's gonna be a bigger argument, so we're just like, yeah, go ahead, have it.
I don't know. I don't think that any woman is. I mean, maybe there's some. Like I said, no rule applies. There's always an exception to the rule, and everybody's scenario is different. But for the most part, I believe most women are not just popping off for the sake of pop. I'm just gonna wake up and pop off today.
You don't want to believe that, but that's how it is.
Somebody's doing something that's making her pop off. Somebody's pressing on that button number 7. Whether it's you, whether it's the kids, whether it's her job, whether it's her other dude.
Yeah. See, so put that one in there.
Somebody's pressing on that button number 7.
But don't be always acting like it's the man in the relationship.
9 times out of 10 is him.
5 out of 10. Because, like, women, y'all will pop off for a dream y'all had the night before.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. Y'all, actually happened. And this is, I woke up. My ex hit me in the head with a pillow because I cheated on her in her dream.
I need to meet this ex because I got to get her side of the story, because she's not here, and you're building, and every time you speak of her, you're painting this awful picture.
I don't paint an awful picture.
Yes,
she did hit me with a pillow and said I cheated on her.
She put you in the head with a pillow and said you cheated on her. She let you be hungry for 3 hours and didn't cook the food. She
so that's twice.
Set all these boundaries and all this stuff you couldn't do, but she didn't. You know what I'm saying? You always painting this picture, so I need to hear her side of the story.
You know what? If we was in good, speaking terms, I would definitely have her on the show. I would love to have her on the show.
I'm sure she would have a story to tell.
I think it'd be a love story.
Oh, really?
No,
Leon said
hell no.
Throw some onions in the tub where they're cooked at.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Oh, wait, who said that?
Leon. You throw some onions in the tub with a black woman, the police will be there by within 45 minutes.
Why is that?
It's gonna pop off.
Why would she hit me? I know she wouldn't physically assault me, would she?
I don't know. I don't know.
If you threw onions in the tub, I mean, she's not gonna actually get violent, because that's not y'all. Y'all aren't violent.
No, we're not by nature.
Right.
Anybody that has the potential to be violent if provoked, if pushed there.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, ask anybody, man, woman, boy, girl.
Oh, because I didn't think
animals.
Okay, because I thought women were so sensible and had so much control, they would never let someone take them out of their emotions.
No, I mean, we have physical control.
I'm being sarcastic.
I know you are, but I'm
being
saying,
so sarcastic.
But I'm being so serious about that physical thing.
What
Y'all
physical
don't
thing?
have physical control like we have. I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? I think that I know we have more physical control than y'all do. I'm not saying that we don't look at
y'all
men.
have more physical control than we do.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you this. You have more physical control. You have more sexual control because it's a sexual selection. You only choose to say yes or say no. You have sexual control. You definitely don't have physical control because if you had physical, you had physical control, you wouldn't hit a dude when you lose an argument. And you don't have emotional control because you can't control your mouth.
Most women
but you do have the ability to say no to a bunch of dudes trying to smash because you have that sexual selection, that sexual
and
control.
we know how to say
That's
no
all.
to dudes that's trying to smash that we look at and be like, ooh, yeah. We know how to say no to that too.
Yeah, you still have to say no.
Just because we're physically, we see a spark or we see something we like, that doesn't mean it's like, ooh,
yeah,
walk time,
Because y'all are the ones that select. See, the thing is, dudes are wired to go at a bunch of different chicks because we don't know which one's going to say yeah. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. Put all my eggs in a Janeen basket. Next thing you know, she's with a light-skinned nigga named Chris. So now I put all my eggs in another basket. She ends up with somebody else. Nah, it don't work that way. You throw an egg in this basket, an egg in this basket, egg in that basket, and see which one hatches. So dudes are always going to go after multiples at the same time.
Wow.
And then whichever one hatches and blossoms, that's where he puts all his focus in. Women, on the other hand, y'all are just like, no, not this basket, not this basket, not this basket. And that's y'all's choice. That's y'all's right. But, don't look at us like we have the same situation where our situations are entirely different. So we're going to react differently. We're going to live differently. You have a different life than I have. You have a whole different type of life.
You're right. If y'all smash and everything that looks great, you're right. We have a totally different type of life. I
love how blindsided one-sided you are. So I didn't say we are smashing. I said attraction starts with wanting to smash.
And
that's what I said.
Attraction starts with wanting to smash, and then we're gonna see all these things we want to smash, and we're gonna try to smash.
No.
And
see, when did I say we're going to try? That's you not listening to me. But go ahead and formulate your own opinion before I get to say what I have.
What did you say? Not putting all your eggs in one basket. What would you say? Y'all gonna do all this different stuff? Y'all gonna?
Yeah, we're gonna shoot our shots at different rims.
Okay, when you're shooting your shot, what is encompassed in shooting your shot?
Seeing if a woman is interested.
And what does that mean? So when you're trying to see if a woman is interested, I'm speaking specifically to HL Boney. HL Boney.
Boney. HL Boney. Put some respect on my name.
HL Boney in my Brent Blakey voice.
Put some respect on my name. It's HL Boney.
What do you specifically?
When I'm shooting my shot, what am I finding out? It's smashing it's smashing even in.
What's your opening line? Let's say you're in the club. You grooving, you with your boys. You see us, you look across the room. Oh yeah, I'm interested. I'm going over here. You sashay over. What's your opening line?
In the club? Oh damn, girl, you wearing out that dress, ain't you? That's in the club.
That's your opening line.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so you went. Oh, thank you. Now what you say?
It depends upon what she.
She says, "Oh, thank you."
Oh,
we role playing.
Oh, we role playing.
Yes.
What's your name?
Tasha.
Tasha for real?
Yeah. Tasha.
You messing me up with this one? All right, Tasha. So you here with anybody?
With my girls.
With your girls? Where they at?
They over there. One of them on the floor dancing.
Why you ain't over there dancing?
You ain't asked.
Oh, let's go there.
Okay, now we dancing. Now what you say?
I ain't saying nothing. I'm dancing.
You just quiet.
I'm
just
going
looking.
1, 2, 3. That's what I'm doing.
That's it. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, now we done dancing. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm about to get a drink. You want one?
Yeah.
What you drinking on?
Hennessy.
Oh, word. So you got hair on your chest, huh?
You know that's the only drink I know.
Yo, you drinking it straight?
With some soda.
What kind of soda?
Coke.
Oh man, this girl is dumb. All right.
You know I don't know drinks.
Oh, I'm just saying, like right then, all the attraction is done when you say Hennessy. I don't date chicks that drink Hennessy straight. I'm sorry, okay. I just don't.
I'm drinking Ciroc. Ain't that another one?
Oh, great. So you one of them. All right. So let me get some Ciroc.
Yeah, I'm drinking Ciroc.
That means you like Real Housewives of Atlanta too, don't you?
I'm drinking a vodka martini.
A vodka martini. Oh, so you're the community. All right.
A Bloody Mary. A strawberry daiquiri. Okay, I'm drinking strawberry daiquiri. Yeah.
Oh, man, she went. All right. Let me get the strawberry daiquiri. All right, we sit back and we just be talking about whatever. We talk about the club. You see that dude in the blue suit over there?
Mm-hmm.
And we talk about it. Yeah, like we'll talk. And next thing you know, you'll laugh out your drawers.
And then how do you close it out?
How do I close out? Look, yo, I'm about to roll out. It was great seeing you. It was great talking to you. How can I get in touch with you again?
I don't think that's possible.
Oh, why not?
Because I got a man.
Oh, okay. Well, yo, tell your man he owed me $14 for the strawberry daiquiri. Where's he at? Do we need to go to his house? Or is he? Because I didn't say you was here
now
with
she
your
got to
girl.
reimburse you for
Reimburse me for my drink.
Wow. See how petty you are?
I'm petty as all. You ain't know I was petty.
I know that, but still.
Yeah.
I didn't know you was that petty.
I am that petty.
So if you
run me my money. That's what we ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Why you didn't ask if she had a man before you
I asked if she was here with anybody. She was here with her girl.
You didn't say, do you have a man? You
that was
implied.
Here with
That's like when I'm in the grocery. Do you know how many times I'm in the grocery store and men ask me straight up, are you married? They don't say, are you in the grocery store with anybody?
I have a few questions, Tasha. Why are you disrespecting your man by talking to me all night at the club and dancing on me all night at the club when you have a man? So number one, what's wrong with your moral compass? Number two, you might be not that faithful. Number three, you might be just trying to get a drink. So which one was it, Tasha?
Just because Tasha goes out,
run me my money.
No, just because a woman goes out with her girls, have a good time and dance.
Wait. All right. So you're dancing on me. That's not disrespectful to your man.
Tasha did not dance on you. She danced with you.
Hey. We both know Tasha was going to dance on me. So she danced on me. And then she sat back and we must have had at least a modicum of conversation over a drink.
You dominated the conversation. She just chuckled. She probably couldn't get a word in.
How do you know that? How do you know?
I'm just saying.
I probably did dominate the conversation because I dominated everything. But anyway, she still should have told me, look, no, I don't want to have a drink with you. I have a man. That's what she should have said it. There was openings throughout the interaction for her to say, look, I'm not interested. I have a man.
What do her having a man got to do with her talking to you? So she can't talk to you because she got a man?
No. I'm here. I'm at the club, right? I'm not looking to waste my time entertaining another man's woman. I'm trying to entertain my own woman. Pull my own drink. I'm shooting shots here. You said shooting a shot,
right?
So I'm not wasting time.
So you don't think you should have asked that question before you went?
All right. So let me ask you. Let me say this. If I ask who you out here with, you say your girls, and I'm like, you got a man. That doesn't sound like a asking the same question twice.
No, not at all. That's two totally different questions.
See, to me, it seems like asking the same thing twice.
It's not. Like I told you, when I'm in the grocery store all the time, men will say to me, are you married? And they don't say who you in the grocery store with.
All that's all well and good, but run me my $14. That's what I want to know.
Wow.
Who's going to reimburse my $14 so I can get out of here?
Wow.
Or so I can go on to my next shorty. Whichever one.
Who hurt you?
Well, yeah, run me my money.
Who hurt you? Who did it? I got to get that ex-wife in here. I need to talk to her.
Why?
$14.
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about?
Run me my money.
But then you wonder why women, you tripping on $14.
I'm not tripping on $14. I'm just saying that's what's owed to me. Get your man to pay me back for my, you know what I'm saying? Because your man should have sent you out the house with some money to buy your own damn drink.
She probably did. You offered.
So then pay me my money.
She didn't say, hey, buy me a drink. You offered.
I did offer to buy her a drink. Offer to buy a single woman a drink. Not one with a man.
No, you offered to buy a woman a drink. You offered to buy Tasha a drink.
I offered to buy
you just
Tasha
wanted to take that
under the
$14 and get
that
you
Tasha was available.
That's 3 4 for 4s that.
Yeah, that is with tax and everything. That is a 12 for 12.
Okay.
That is a 12 for 12 with the tax covered. Run me my money. That's 3 days. That's 3 dinners.
Lord Jesus.
So in that case, Leon brought up a good question. Janeen, would it be okay if your man bought another woman a drink and entertained that combo?
Would it be okay if my man did it?
Bought another girl a drink and had that same conversation?
It wouldn't be okay, but it wouldn't be a shocker if he did it. That's
not shocking, but
Joker.
But it's okay though, right?
What if he bought her? No, because he's not single.
Yeah, but she wasn't single.
But he didn't ask. Now, if a woman come up to him and approach him and buy him a drink and he take it, go for it, bro. Drink it up. And then, hey, if she don't ask, do he got a woman? And then at the end of the night, she's trying to give her number, say, can we talk further? And he say, no, I'm not gonna be able to.
I'm curious, how do you shoot your shot?
I don't shoot my shot. I get shot at, okay? I get shot at. I don't shoot.
You don't shoot at all?
No.
So when a dude's approaching you, so let me ask you a question. When you have a man, right, and a guy's having that conversation with you, you're not ever going to volunteer the information that you have a man.
Yes.
You have to be asked if you have a man.
No, I'm always going to be up front.
So when would you have said you had a man?
When would I have said I had a man?
Yeah.
So when he asked me, as soon as he came over and got to talking, I would have slid that in there some kind of way.
Yeah, that's what I would have assumed. I wouldn't have had to ask, right?
That's Tasha, though. I'm Janeen.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm talking to Tasha. What I'm saying is, Janine's a good woman, right?
Definitely, she's top notch.
Right. And a good woman's gonna be up front, right?
Yeah, she's top notch.
So Tasha was not a good woman.
Tasha is not necessarily saying she wasn't a good woman.
She's not up front.
Everybody operates differently.
See, I'm gonna tell you why I want my money back is because Tasha had that agenda to bait a nigga into asking if she wanted a drink. See, women know how to bait a dude into doing stuff for them without ever asking, so they can use that "I didn't ask you for nothing" excuse at the end. And that's what Tasha did. She just baited me into buying her a drink.
She dangled
it.
Y'all was talking about people. Y'all wasn't talking about, you know what I'm saying? You just said y'all was.
Y'all ain't gonna have a deep conversation in the club. Number
you
one.
say you was joking. She might have thought you was just in there being friendly. You joking about people in the club.
So
being the comedian that you are, she busting
Why
good
would I
laughing.
buy you a drink if it was just me being friendly?
Do you know how many times, and I'm real talk, I have been in a club and a man has purchased me a drink on GP and it ain't been no nothing. It happens. Men do it.
That's called planting a seed.
No,
you plant the seed.
No.
You water the seed. You let it grow into a plant, and then you smash the plant.
No,
that's what it did. Yeah,
no.
He bought you a drink. Maybe not now, but the next time, so she remembers that I was the dude that bought her a drink and didn't brush up on her. So this time she'd be like, "Hey, I remember you. Ha 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 ha." And he. And next thing you know, he's trying to smash. It's all a game. People got game. People don't got game.
That's
but
not
I'm
true,
telling you,
because he don't even know if he gonna ever see you again.
Yeah, he gonna see.
Everybody don't do the HL way.
Like it's not the HL way.
It is.
It's not the HL way. That dude saw you, bought you a drink. Like he probably gonna see you again. Especially if it was in the comedian scene type where you tell jokes. He probably bought you a drink. Like, I'm gonna go to another one of her shows. Like, remember me? I bought you a drink. Or if he sees you at a club, he's gonna go back to that same club. You know how many times dudes go to the same club, like hoping to see the same chick there?
You just paint this picture of men to be some cockhounds. Like, I'm just like baffled over here.
Oh, what?
You just paint this picture of men to just like all they do is just hound, like just sniffing around for. You know what?
We're not always sniffing around, but I mean, when we're trying. You trying to act like men
you don't
just
paint a very good picture.
I don't. Well, it's the truth.
It's like you paint you lead. I'm serious now. You're leading me to believe that every man has an ulterior motive, and that motive is to ultimately get into your underwear. Like, there's no genuine men out here. Like,
what do you mean by a genuine man? Because it's the setting of where you're meeting these men. See, and I think that's where you're really losing it.
Well, I don't go to the club, so.
As well as you're losing the fact that, like, I'm talking about men shooting their shots. You see, like, for example, like I said, we can have colleagues, we can have people that we respect in whatever craft that we're doing and stuff like that, and not be focused on sex, not be wanting to have sex. But I tell you this, if you have your colleague, right, and y'all are working on a project together, and y'all are being real serious, but you come into work one day with one of them tight shirts on, the cleavage, and the girls is hanging out, he ain't gonna be as focused, and it's gonna be on his mind. It's gonna cross his mind at least. But nah, but at the same time, if you're in a club, what do people go to clubs? Nobody goes to clubs to make friends with girls. Sorry, we don't. We do not go to friends. We do not go to clubs to make friends with women. No.
Why do y'all go?
We go to clubs to dance with women, to maybe pull something.
Smash something.
And it's not even a smash, and that's the thing that you're thinking, because there's a long game to it. It's not about just smashing. You go to the club to meet a woman, and then it develops into smashing.
So would you say that a man that goes to the bar a lot, or likes to go to the bar a lot, that has a woman, he's not in there with his woman? Is he in there for something other than just socializing?
What kind of bar?
Like a bar, a club.
Who's he talking to?
She ain't with him, so she don't know.
No, but that's the thing. Like, if a man going to a bar, he might just be a drunk.
Let's say he ain't a drunk.
He ain't a drunk, and he might be hanging out with the fellas at the bar, watching the game. Is it a sports bar?
It's a bar with a dance floor, a typical bar.
Okay, does it have TVs in it?
But they not. I mean, it could be not necessarily on sports.
He might just go for the environment.
Let's say he's going.
But the thing is what is he doing when he's at the bar? You just
said y'all going in there. You're not going to. Would you just say y'all wasn't?
We do not go
to meet friendly women.
We do not go to become friends with women. No, we do not. We do not go to a club. We do not buy drinks. We do not ask out women that are potential friends on dates. No, we don't do that. That's not how you make friends. How many times you go take your, hey man, let's go out to Red Lobster and hang out, bruh, because I like you, because we want to be best friends. Nah, it ain't like that. You take women out on dates because it's romance. If romance is involved, then smashing is involved. Ain't nobody trying to be romantic to someone and not smashing. That makes absolutely no sense.
So why are y'all going into the club again? I just want to make sure I got that.
All right. So it depends. Am I going with my boys?
Who else you gonna be going with? Your girls?
So you can go by yourself.
Oh, okay.
But like, if me and my boys going to the club, we just going to the club. We're going to hang out. We're going to go look at chicks, sightsee. If I'm in a relationship, it's just the camaraderie of hanging out with your boys. If I'm going by myself to a club and I'm in a relationship, I'm going to go smash something. I'm probably going to go meet something I already set up. That's just how it is. I mean, it is what it is.
Oh my God.
Why would a dude go to the club by himself? What's he gonna go do, line dancing? Nah, if a dude's going to the club by himself, he is definitely going to link up with something. If a dude's going with his boys, he's going to hang out, maybe possibly link up with something. I don't know. Depends upon what kind of dude you're dealing with. But like a dude shooting his shot is a dude shooting his shot. But the thing is, like the original statement was, run me my $14.
Oh my God. We back
regardless of whatever, somebody better come up with my $14. Cause that's the one thing I'm mad about. Cause she falsely portrayed herself to be single to milk me out of some money.
She did not falsely portray herself. What jokes is probably because the one he is with sucks all the fun out the relationship.
Yep, that is possibly it. Because women, y'all suck the fun out of everything.
Well, women and children. More than the fun, you would sit your tail down somewhere then.
Well, see, why you being like that, Janeen?
Because it's reality.
Why you being so mean and hostile?
Because you know that, and the thing about y'all men that y'all could dish it, but y'all can't take it.
What do you mean?
Like y'all, like we were just talking about, like the shy. Y'all could dish it. Y'all all for it. Y'all, you smash, you want to. But when women try to do it, then it's a problem.
Well, it's not equity either. See, I think that's the biggest problem that we have with the two genders. Well, I know there's like 50 now, but the cis male and the cis female genders, whenever heterosexuality is involved, is the fact that there's no way you're ever going to see our perspective or never going to understand our perspective. And as much as we try to understand y'all's perspective, we're not going to understand y'all's perspective. But like in the Shy situation, right? All right, so for those who don't know, Emmett and Tiff are in an open relationship. At the last episode, Emmett wants to close the relationship back up because Tiff is
enjoying
it. But like, for example, they were at the comedy club, right?
Yeah.
Do you understand how emasculated she would have made Emmett look? And she would have been like, yeah, I'll link up with you after the show. When the comic was like, link up to me after the show. And Emmett knew it was a possibility that she could just go up and make him look stupid after the show. And the thing is, women can do that at all times, even in a close relationship. They always have that potential to make you look stupid. However, if you do it in a closed relationship, then even though you're making your man look stupid, you're making yourself out to be a liar. And that's where the balance comes into play. However, for example, Emmett can go out and smash chicks or whatever, but he's not smashing up potential replacements. He's just busting one off and going back and living his best life. Tiff is out here getting gifts and taking on trips and stuff like that from that other drug dealer, I think it was. Some drug dealer she was talking to. He's whining and dining and romancing her. Emmett ain't doing all that. Emmett's seeing
Emmett don't got the money to do it.
Okay. So the thing is, it's the fact that the matter is, when they cheat, they live a fantasy.
What do that have to do with the actual act of it? Because the thing about it is the sexual piece of it.
Right.
Whether she's getting gifts or he's buying her things or not.
All the man is getting is sex. The woman is coming away like a big dog. She has one man taking care of her, probably got the other man paying her half of the bills. I mean...
No, we're talking about Emmett and Tiff. We're not talking about...
I'm talking about
Stay
Tiff.
on topic with them two.
Tiff, right?
Yes, right.
You don't think that drug dealer's giving her money?
He probably is.
Exactly. So basically, that drug dealer's paying her half of the bills that she's paying with Emmett in their household. All Emmett gets whenever he gets another chick is some sex.
Well, if he's giving her money and she chooses to pay the bills, that's on her.
It's not equity because
but
Emmett also has to expend more energy trying to get a woman, while all she has to do is just pick and choose which one she says yes to.
That's neither here nor there. That's outside of the main issue.
What I'm saying is, an open relationship is not equity when it comes to just sex, because for one gender, I don't care who you are, one gender, sex is harder to get than the other. For men, it's harder to have sex than it is for women to have sex.
That's something totally. That's something that neither party can control. I'm talking about the issue. We're talking about Emmett and Tiff and this open relationship. The main factor here that resonates the biggest is that Emmett was having all these extracurricular sexual relationships on her, cheating on her. She's heartbroken, devastated, tired of the mess. So she says, okay, you know what? Let's just have an open relationship. That way, since you're going to do it and I still want to be with you, you could do it. And then that way, hey, it's no issue. And don't worry about what I'm doing on this side, right? Now, it started out great for him. Ooh, this is a dream come true. I can just do what I want to do. Until he couldn't handle her. He couldn't handle that's what I'm saying when I say y'all can dish it, but y'all can't take it. Because I guarantee you, had Tiff gave the open relationship and had opted not to go out or wasn't getting close with this dude, Emmett would have still been doing his thing. But because it rubbed him the wrong way to see this other dude, he couldn't handle it.
Because let me tell you, the difference is, Emmett was in an open relationship. Tiff was heading towards polyamory. And that's two totally different things. No, Tiff was falling in love with a dude. She got Emmett, and she was falling in love with the next dude. She's not just smashing him and going on. They have a whole nother relationship. That's polyamory. That's where two people, you're actually in a relationship with two different people. Emmett is in a relationship with Tiff, but every once in a while, he smashes a chick, saying that he sees at a club or something. Those are two totally different things. There's no relationship. That's like, for example, now, if you were going to make it equity, then what you would do is you would have Emmett still smashing, like in a relationship with Lala. They doing their thing at the restaurant, living that married life, co-worker life at the restaurant, hooking up at the end of it, and then him coming home to Tiff, and they doing that husband and wife stuff.
No,
now that's what would be like equal to what was going on, because that's what Tiff is doing.
She's still coming home to Emmett.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is she has two lives. She has a romantic life with another man, and she has a romantic life with Emmett. Emmett only has a romantic life with Tiff and a sexual life just out there running. There's a thing about a woman falling in love with another dude.
But the big thing I'm saying is,
you can share your woman's hoo-ha, but you ain't trying to share her love. And that's the
But
difference.
the thing about it is, Emmett, as a man, knowing that men connect to sex through physical, sex is physical for men, right? It's emotional for women. What I'm saying is, this dude couldn't slide in and be doing these things with Tiff had Emmett not opened the door in the first place. So had Emmett not been doing the things he was doing, this situation wouldn't even exist, because that's the only way the situation came into play, is because he was out creeping. That's why she brought that, even that, otherwise that wouldn't even been an option. But because he could not stop cheating, this is a consequence, is what I'm saying. This is a consequence of an action that he did.
Yeah.
Right. So now what I'm saying is, now that the shoe is on the other foot, and she doesn't care anymore. Do what you want to do. Smash these women. Do whatever. And I'm going to do what I'm going to do over here. Now he ready to close it up. Now I don't want to open no more. I want to close it now.
Right.
Because y'all can dish it, but y'all cannot.
He wants to close it
Just
because she's falling in love with it. Like,
it's
look,
just, you're right, Janeen. We could dish it.
It's not
Emmett
right,
could
though.
dish it, but Emmett could not take it.
Well, Emmett could maybe not be able to take it, but that's him.
And most men, y'all can dish it, but y'all can. Boy, bye. We just heard.
I could be in an open relationship.
Every woman in here, just in this room, just heard you talk on this Mixcloud, or that tunes in every Wednesday from 7 to 9, that listens to HL Boney, knows that HL Boney cannot have no open relationship.
Well, why can't HL Boney, put some respect on my name, like I said, have an open relationship? How am I beyond an open relationship? I can do it. I have morals.
You don't even sound like you believe it.
I do believe it. I could be in an open relationship and be happy with an open relationship. Because if anything, you can't say HL ain't secure with himself.
So you gonna wear some Shacks and be in an open relationship? Oh.
Hey, if I wear Shacks, I will end up in an open relationship. Probably not even by choice. But yes, I could be in an open relationship. Easy. Because the thing is, the only problem that it would be is if she starts falling in love with a dude. That's the only time it would be a problem.
You see this face?
Yeah, I see the face. The face.
All right, that's your story. You sticking to it. Hopefully, you get your $14 back.
Yeah, that's all I want.
I learned a lot about you today.
Yeah,
this has been a great show.
I'm telling you, if I go out and I try to holler at a chick and then she's with it, I got a man, somebody ready my $14.
You got to give your $14 back. You can be in an open relationship and you would probably wear Shacks. I've learned 3.
No, definitely wear Shacks. I can be in an open relationship, and yeah, I'm getting my $14 back.
Well, I've learned a lot about you today.
Oh, isn't it great when you take time
my
out
God.
and have a dialogue?
You don't know how much I just look forward to these Wednesday mornings with you.
Oh, that is so sweet. Was that a poem? Was that James Joyce?
I don't know who that is.
Anyway,
I didn't go to college. I went to community college. They didn't talk about him.
Yeah, y'all can't read. I forgot.
We don't know about that stuff.
Yo, so anything you got to say to the peoples?
No, just y'all keep tuning in every day from 7 to 9. Blow this show up, HL in the AM. Stay safe, be blessed, wear your mask, hand sanitizer, and all that other good stuff. Wrap it up, fellas, if you don't want to pay child support.
Yo, and again, that is me, HL. I got to say, whew, she hurt me.
Listen, I'm about to go get some Hennessy.
So show us who hurt me. Janeen hurt me. That's who hurt me. I got a lump right here on my forehead. But I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all go to work, be blessed, have some good conversations. We out.